There's a couple tasks we have to do each week for our professions to make sure we're crafting at the highest capability and to make sure that we're getting as many knowledge points as we can each week. Just before we get into it, over on YouTube and Twitch, we've got a cool community on over there. You can join us at 8 a.m. EST most days of the week. The first of which is complete your weekly quest for your chosen profession. This is going to be something that's available to you just by going over to your profession master inside of Dornegal. So this is whoever taught you how to do the Alchemy version of the profession you have. To use mining as an example, here is the mining trainer in Dornegal. You can just accept it from him and notice that I already have 3 Acherite in my inventory, so I got a credit 3 towards the quest. You just have to get the Acherite. It doesn't matter how you get it or any of the items when it comes to the gathering professions and your gathering quests. You just need to have them in your inventory so you can buy them off the auction house if you chose to do so, or just more commonly, you're just going to go gather this stuff from the nodes around Khazal-Gor. If you do have a crafting profession, you're going to have to craft things for patron orders, or you can just fulfill crafting orders in general for other players. You're going to get the quest for making crafting orders from the NPC linked in the description. The coordinates are linked in the description. This is going to be right next to the crafting orders station. You're just going to have to make something for the crafting profession and then turn it in. This early, it is pricey to do this. Sell these crafted items right now, but no worries. You're going to be getting profession points back, which that's really important for your overall progression on your profession. The next thing we want to do after we complete those 2 quests is going to be heading over to the crafting order station. You can take a look at the description for the coordinates or just take a look at the map right now. This is where you want to go. You're going to step on in. One piece of information for you is that there is going to be a quest inside of here if you haven't completed it on your character. Each character is going to be able to complete this quest, and it is just a simple talk to one person quest, and then you get to go ahead and get a satchel of reagents and also some artisan's acuity. 350 of it, which is a lot, and artisan's acuity is hard to come by, and you use it for a lot of profession crafts and also buying recipes. But let's get back to the weekly items. We're going to make something called a treatise by buying it off of the crafting order station. The first thing we want to do is go ahead and type treatise inside of the crafting order station, and you're going to notice both Draconic and then also Algari. You want to get Algari treatises. So let's go ahead and add that. The reason for that is that the Draconic are going to be the ones from the Dragon Isles, and then the Algari are going to be the ones from this expansion, The War Within. So I want to go ahead and craft a Algari treatise on mining, and these are the items I'm going to need. I can go ahead and track this recipe. Let's go buy those items from the auction house. Faster way to access this recipe is going to be to favorite it. Just click on the star over here, and you'll be able to find it easily whenever you open up the crafting order station. Just so you know, this costed me about 1,200 reagents, about 1,200 gold to be able to buy these reagents. Now this, I have no problem making a public order because that means that anyone can make this, and these don't really have different qualities attached to them. So it doesn't matter to me who clicks on the button, it just matters that I get it. Click on the hammer here to see how much other orders are going for and set a fair commission. After somebody completes the order, it's going to appear back to you in the mailbox. You can go ahead and loot it from there and then use the item. Keep in mind, you can only make one of these once a week. You cannot consume more than that. The next weekly tasks are going to be more profession specific. If you are doing a crafting profession, take a look at patron orders. Patron orders are going to be a lucrative way for you to be able to skill up your abilities, because doing these, you will get knowledge points in addition to other commissions. And if you're doing a gathering profession, then you want to keep gathering until you get the skill up nodes. Once you reach the epic one at the end, then you know you've done enough to get all the skill points available to you for that given week. Keep in mind, each week, if you keep mining, you keep gathering, you will keep finding these, but it does cap out for each week how many you're able to find. And again, the epic one does indicate the end. You do have to go out and find your profession's treasures. Those are going to be scattered all around Khazal-Gor. I do suggest picking up handy notes, or you can take a look at the description. I have all of the coordinates linked in the description for each of the treasures for all of the professions. If you're still looking at what profession you want to pick up on your character, there is an alchemy guide in the description that's going to go over a daily reset strategy that's going to build towards making blasphemite for other profession players, and it's selling on the auction house for a decent fee since it is a daily cooldown. Same thing with my tailoring guide. My tailoring guide goes over the very similar concept. You're just doing tailoring recipes instead by making Duskweave and Dawnweave to be able to sell that daily cooldown on the auction house as well. And everyone, if the video did help you out today, please check that like button. If you want to stay tuned for more WoW content in the future, please bash the subscribe. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.